Quaid Azam, Part 373. Quaid Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah was, to my mind, fundamentally in error, proposing Muslims as a separate nation, which is why he was so profoundly wrong when he simultaneously spoke of lasting peace, amity, and accord with India after the emergence of Pakistan. That simply could not be. Perhaps late General Ziaul Haq was nearer reality when he asked as to why Pakistan cultivated and maintained this policy of so much induced hostility towards India. He replied, some say apocryphally, but tellingly, that Turkey or Egypt, if they stop being aggressively Muslim, they will remain exactly what they are, Turkey and Egypt. But if Pakistan does not become and remain aggressive Islamic, or it will become India again. Amity with Indian Amity with India will mean getting swamped by this all enveloping embrace of India. This worry has haunted the psyche of all the leaders of Pakistan since 1947. I share here some thoughts about how Pakistan has fared post 1947. Since birth, it has been accompanied by high drama, often troubled by dark and imaginary shadows of history, also myths, some grandiose dreams and plans, therefore often intense emotionalism, and sad absence of cold, phlegmatic logic. Inevitably, therefore, the idea of Pakistan has often got usurped, which is why Pakistan's friends have so often become its masters, and which is also why the state of Pakistan continues to remain fragile, so unsure, so tense. However, there were other factors too. Pakistan funded on the notion of separateness. A nation distinctively apart from India could do no more than to continuously affirm its Islamic identity. It therefore adopted the identity of being an Islamic republic. This seemingly direct and logical evolution from the Muslims as a separate nation to Pakistan, an Islamic state, was neither direct nor evolutionary, as might at first sight appear. In reality, this has impeded Pakistan's coming into its own, evolving into a modern functioning state. Sadly, a reasoning and credible national identity eludes it still. From becoming an Islamic state, Pakistan ultimately, again perhaps inevitably, had to become a jihadi state. And when set on this path, it also then became, again perhaps inevitably, the epicenter of the global terrorism, the often chosen house of all the names associated with this global scourge: Al Qaeda, Osama bin Laden, and Taliban, and so on. However, this partition had made Pakistan start life with great administrative disadvantages too. Upon aiming independence, India, freed of British rule, had a continuing identity and functioning administrative structure, and in the immense spread of land, its land sufficient mass, enough resilience and cushion to absorb multiple shocks repeatedly as it had done so often through history. Not so in Pakistan. The challenges that it faced upon its independence were formidable. After all, Pakistan had been no more than a negotiating idea, a tactical ploy to obtain greater political role for the Muslims of India so that they could become arbiters of their own political and social destiny, instead of leaving it in the unreliable political hands of a Hindu Congress. Now, this is where the author has, in fact, shown his bias, nothing more than that. And this is, in fact, the core principles of Indian foreign policy. Besides, no one, not even Jinnah, knew or had ever defined Pakistan. The cry was always in the name of Islam. This is when this dream of Pakistan finally became a reality. No one was prepared for it. There existed no prior assessment of the problems or priorities, for no one had known what the final shape of Pakistan was going to be. Yet 14 August could not wait, and Jinnah dared not to ask for a deferment.